It's sunrise and we just docked here in Isla Reta in Talikud Island, 15 kilometers away from Santa Ana Wharf in Davao City, where we started off. The island just reopened to local tourists, so join me as I revisit the islands of Samal and Talikud of the island garden city of Samal. For having us this early and for that wonderful breakfast that you hosted.
Okay, good morning, Art. So, sa inyong tanan diri. At least pasalamat ko kay kabisita mo. No, you're always welcome in Isla Reta.
Among tumong karon is to visit the islands of Samal. Karon nag-abli na sa tourist. So ang hibaw na ko, Isla Reta has been here for a very long time. I know this was established in 1993. So, you've been operating as a successful resort. So, nakita na mo that you have done some renovations and upgrades. Was this because of the pandemic?
Yes, because during the pandemic, it's a time for repair and landscaping, everything. My workers continues working, 100 plus workers.
So they did not go on leave. You just sustained the employment of your 100 workers.
Yeah.
What's ni kadako nga resort gani, sir?
We're just focusing only in the 5 hectares area at 500 meters coastline.
This is such a beautiful coastline and the sand is very powdery. So, I noticed earlier the water was still high. Kaya paubos na karon marag low tide.
Low tide.
Pero advantageous gyapon kay ingon ka makaligo gyapon whether it's low tide or high tide, di ba?
That's the advantage of the Isla Reta.
Nya, during the pandemic, naka-experience po nagsa sa mga animals, birds.
Yes.
Even sea animals, di ba?
Yes. Ang mga langgam diri sa baybayunan dagko kayo. No, you have to. In my part as environmentalist, I enjoy. This is a dugong sanctuary, around 24 hectares. Dugong sanctuary. This Isla Reta is a dugong sanctuary. Now, exciting now is the butanding, is the whale shark. Dalawang whale shark na naroon dito. There's continuous sighting. It's a seasonal lang yan. We have also 2 sea turtle, resident sea turtle.
So nailhan yun ninyo sila na diri sila nag-stay.
Diri na yun sila.
So, ang moving forward, sir, with the reopening of tourism, post-pandemic, kung saan plano na mo sa resort?
The original plan is, Isla Reta is to develop around 1,000 meters coastline and putting a hotel, local and at saka high-end.
Okay.
Now, we already starting the hotel for the local, but the problem na abutan ng pandemic na stop.
But you will continue now?
Yeah, you have to continue.
So ibig sabihin, we will expect more from this beautiful resort.
Yes.
So, daghang salamat, sir, for your time. I know that you are going to Davao in a few minutes, but you would like to stay and enjoy your resort.
Yeah, thank you.
Daghang salamat, Sir Mario. Thank you. And we just arrived here in Linden Beach Resort in Talikud Island, just behind Samal Island. We're staying here for a night, and so far I like the feel of it because if you look at it, it's just like a casual resort, not really so formal. It's just like coming home to your own beach house. So come, let's check it out and see areas where we can relax and have fun. actually checking out from Linden Beach today. We stayed for one night. We showed you the different parts of the two houses. And we went out early this morning, but had a change of plans to come back. Then asked the kitchen to prepare lunch if they could accommodate our request. And so they did. Look at the lunch that we're having now before we check out. There's pinakbet and some beef with turmeric, of course chicken adobo, and inihaw na bangus with a lot of tanglad and seaweed. And of course, the mango coming from Samal Island. Thank you very much, Linden. So we're now leaving Linden Beach. We stayed the night here for our first night in Talikud Island. And for those of you who are looking for a rest house or a vacation house, Linden Beach is one recommendation that you would like to make. This is really ideal for families or a group of friends because they have several rooms to accommodate you, from 10 to 15 individuals for you to stay the weekend or even a longer holiday. They have also a well-trained staff. Thank you, Linden Beach, for this experience. So I'm here with Mr. Joshua Donato of Eurogenetics International Philippines Foundation, or Egypt Foundation, and we're both here in the farm area of Linden Beach. Good morning, Joshua. Maayong buntag.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, Joshua. You have a special project here in Linden, no? Because the resort facing the sea, you already visited it and stayed there overnight. Karon, we're visiting the farm area. So, what is your special project for the Linden Beach here?
Yeah, this area was intended for the reforestation project requested by Sir Jerry Van den Linden, the owner of this Linden Beach Resort, as part of his advocacy to create a forest and to offset his carbon, because according to him, he traveled around the world. So, in order to offset the carbon that they use in an area which is 6.2 hectares, more or less.
So this is 6.2 hectares, but naatay existing, makita dire na existing mango plantation.
Mga 1.3 hectares ang mango plantation.
And then the rest reforesting. Since you're working here the past several days, so unsa atong gipananom dire, Josh?
So sa among reforestation, as of now, we planted almost 2,000 seedlings composed of forest trees and fruit trees. Forest trees which we planted is lawaan, mulabi, some bagras and Mindanao gum or bagras, pine trees, then some yakal, and some non-forest timber products like rattan and bamboos.
So it's very diverse. It's a long list of trees.
Yeah.
So, but the trees are intended to grow, not to be harvested, right?
We also planted forest trees like lanzones, durian.
Fruit trees.
Yes, fruit trees. We try to, according to them, this is a resort, so maybe some in the future they can pick the fruits of their
Farm.
fruit trees and serve it to their guests.
So just like a farm to table experience.
Yes, sir.
So what fruit trees did you plant?
We have lanzones, durian, and this one is pomelo. So we planted pomelo here.
So lanzones, guayabano, pomelo, no?
Durian. We have
And
also
durian.
Yeah.
How long do you expect these trees to be fruit bearing?
Maybe 8 to 10 years from now, they can harvest the fruits of the fruit trees. But the carbon that they give to us and the fresh air that the fruit trees can give is from the time they plant.
From today, or from yesterday when you planted, you will benefit from it.
Experience that.
So this kind of service, your foundation is also extending, no?
Yep.
So
Yes,
Egypt Foundation helps individuals or corporations or even public land, I suppose.
Yes, sir.
And you do reforestation.
Yeah, actually, AG Foundation this is our first project in Samal, but we focus mostly in Davao. So we have almost 200 hectares in Davao that's been
Reforested.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Great. And then this is something that you can do around Davao region or even outside Davao.
Yeah, we can do it even outside Davao region.
What else have you observed in the area?
Yeah, we as bird watcher, I also observe birds. As of now, aside from migratory birds, we record at least 36 species of birds. In the
36?
area. Yes, sir.
36 here in this area?
Yeah, some of them are endemic in the Philippines, such as pied plantain, the white-breasted fruit dove, collared kingfishers.
But most of them are migratory.
Mostly are migratory. So, but there are also endemic. 36 out of 36, 18 are endemic.
18 are endemic, so 50-50. Josh, we are here at the boundary of the resort and the farm of Linden. Then we see this huge tree. You know, what is this tree and how old is this?
Yeah, for us, we call it tibig or tubog tree. It's a family of ficus. So, mas kilala siya ficus or baliti.
Family of balete trees.
So, ito, paborito to ng mga ibon, bats, paggabi naman, bats. Then, it's indicator na pag may trees na ganito, may tubig sa ilalim.
May water supply because ang roots niya, murag
yung root system niya po.
Deep
Sucking
root,
tree.
sucking tree.
Tinawag siya na sucking tree. So, meron kami dito, aside from this, may mga 8 more sa taas.
8 more, so you can find this tree in this area.
Yes po.
And then, this looks like a huge tree. Parang, is this a young tree, an old tree?
Now, no, according to Sir Jerry, since the resort is here, more than 30 years na tong resort, so mga 50 years na siguro to andito. Ganito na siya kalaki pagdating nila.
So, mature na when they came. And then they preserved it.
Yes, kaya may mga ganito. Favorite tree niya to eh.
The favorite ni Sir Jerry. So, that's why may lighting, may signage. And yeah, rightfully, this is such an attraction in this resort. Wonderful. So thank you for your time, Josh. I don't think we can come back here 10 years from now, but we can come back next week just to feel the fresher air. Daghang salamat.
Yes, sir.
For your time. Thank you. Naata karon sa Costafba Resort diri sa Talikud Island. Kauban nato si Cordina Sumalinog nga tawagon nato Cording, may buntag Cording. Daghang salamat sa imong panahon.
Buntag.
So mga farmer beneficiaries na imo diri sa agrarian reform, no? So pila ang miyembro sa inyong cooperative karon?
139 ka po, sir.
So 139 nga mga pamilya. So diri mga lumulupi mo diri sa atong barangay, sa atong group, no. So unsa ni kadugay inyong resort, Cording?
3 years.
Dugay na din mo nag-operate diri kay 3 years na mo, no.
Dugay na po, sir.
So ang mga bisita nato, kasagaran asa mo gikan atong mga
Taga
bisita?
Davao.
Mga Davao mo tabok diri sa isla. So unsa may pwedeng buhaton diri o kitay pwede ba mag-overnight diri?
Pwede, sir.
So unsay gamito nila ang mga cottages ninyo?
Cottage of 10. Nagaparinta po mig 10, sir.
Nagaparenta mag tent. So maayo kung mahilig og outdoor na tugod sa dagat, makarenta gid ninyo, ha. Nya ang mga activities diri kaligo lang sa dagat.
Ligo lang gid, sir.
Nya natay nakita ang bangka diri. Unsa man ni?
Parintahan po na usahay, sir.
Parentahan po para sa mga turista, no. Naganahan mo adto sa dagat.
Bugsay lang.
Bugsay. Pero na po'y pwede mo tabang nila na magbugsay-bugsay.
Wala, sila lang.
Sila. So, paano rin? Bugsay your own dahil niya. Kita po kung gamay nga tindahan, so sa kooperatiba gyapon na.
So, diri lang gyapon na, sir.
So, sa day kadako ni inyong resort, dili lang ni ato dito sa taas.
Okay, nagkuan man ni sir kanang 2 hectares man gid ni siya sir.
Ah, 2
Gibili
hectares.
na mo sir niya. Dili sa baba gikumon niya sa taas sir giluti-luti by member.
Ah, okay. So pwede gyapon mga laing activities dito sa taas.
Maghimo bina nga cottage na mo sir.
Na isa-isa
Isa-isa, oo.
na kung mag-overflow din dito sa taas.
Mm.
Okay. So daghang salamat Cording ha sa imong panahon ug kami kayo igaligo. The Costava Resort is operated by a cooperative of 139 agrarian reform beneficiaries. And to my mind, this is an excellent effort towards sustainable livelihood. I am in a tent that we rented for 300 pesos that would give us extra comfort for the day. I am here at the entrance of Baga Cave here in Purok Cometa, Barangay Santa Cruz in Talikud Island. This cave is about a kilometer deep, and out of 13 caves assessed by the University of the Philippines, this has been found as the most biodiverse. Snakes, bats, and crickets, and rock formations make it an important ecosystem in this part of the island.
Kaya sa unang panahon sir, panahon sa Holy Week, na yung mga dibuto diri nga masulod.
Oh, magunsa man sila sa sulod. Sa
Sila magluto sila lanahon nilang lubi para sa ilang panambal.
diri sa sulod.
Kung sa sulod. Sa unang panahon. Yeah. Kuan ni siya. Kini nga forma sa kuan. Doon na lang siya medyo kausaban kay tungod sa dili siya kay ni as in nga lapok kay sa una. Kay ang tubig manggod ang area daghan pa kay mga sagbot kahoyon dili madala ang yuta sa sulod. Pero as in,
okay.
Wala pa dili pa namo makita ng uban sa una mosulod miya di pa namo makita ng uban kay mga kon kayo kanang pareha ng mga lapok nga daghan kayo. Karon murag na
Medyo nahanaw naman gud yung entrada.
Nahanaw ang entrada.
So siguro na ang mga hayop na isulod pag yun, no? Siguro.
Sa una sir makita ri mas daghan ang crabs rin makita kay kung diha pa lang ka sa entrada makikita na kag mga crabs. Actually karon na pa magyapon na siya isda.
Na isda, na
isda,
crabs,
na crabs, mga crickets,
of course na ang atong mga ang bats na to, di ba?
Tulo ka klase ang bats rin sir.
Tulo ka klase nga bats.
Tulo ka klase ang bats na katong blandi ang iyahang ulo. Nga katong nasa gagmay-gagmay niya po to siya mo dagko nga
tagko. So nalang gyapon sila.
Nagyapon siya sa sulod.
Ang mga bitin, dagang bitin.
Tong last nga sa unang panahon sir nagyod. Nagyod siya bitin. Maron karon nagyapon kay last atong nasudlan na tong last sila gyapon. Ka tourism. Nakita lang tulo ka bitin. Napagyapon hantod karon.
Buutan man siguro
mga dili na sir murag.
Maayo, di ba? Wala gyud nato na kay ang bang mga kuweba kay wala na mo koy ang ecosystem ba, no? Wala na yung mga hayop, wala nagaguba na gyud.
Kini sir mapadayon na gid ni labi na karon nga ang private diri nga area tie up siya sa barangay. So usa po mi nga nagprotektahan ni kay among puning kayamanan diri sa among barangay. Mo na imong plano sa barangay nga i-develop siya ang sa gawas pero sulod dili na pwede matandog pero mas kuan na siya i-abre open to the
tourists. So, at least makatabang po na sa inyong barangay, no, o sa isla.
Isip, ako tabang sa mga. So, amo nga among ginaprotektahan gani nga among kayamanan rin imong Baga Cave.
So, maayo kay nagtinabagay mo, no, ang local government, ang private sector o ang national government para magpadayon ng pabisita ni sa mga locals o sa mga langyaw, no, ang atong kuweba. So daghang salamat kaayo kagawad sa imong panahon karong hapon.
Salamat sir.
Mayong hapon. On our way to the the dragon fruit farm, we saw this huge tree, so we decided to stop and take some photos. And we realized that it's a century-old balete tree. And look at the roots and the tree itself. What an amazing feeling to be here. Good afternoon. Thank you very much for actually taking us to several areas in Talikud. We started in your cave area, then we moved to your grapes area. Now we are in your dragon fruit area. Daghang salamat for having us.
My pleasure no of having you kay Murag. I cannot believe that you are here in Talikud
Yay!
Island.
Dugay na ko nagplano naman ni so nahitabo na gyud.
Yes, actually, when Joyce called me that you are coming here, I canceled all my appointments today.
Thank you very much.
Because it's Monday, so daghang kayo mga agenda sa office, but since I really took the opportunity of coming here and to be with you today.
I know you've been a tourism stakeholder. You're a resort owner here. You also have a resort in the mountains, but we've seen you starting to also develop farms.
Yes.
So I would like to find out if sa maning kanuhan ni sa pag-develop sa tourism in Talikud Island.
Yes, actually, when the Farm Tourism Act came out, we will not only involve the resorts operator in the island. What I want also is to involve the community within the island. So what I did, because of that Farm Tourism Act, so I developed a sort of adventure and farm to make it a tourism circuit in Talikud Island.
In Talikud Island, ang guwapo because they're just within near proximity of each other. No?
Yes.
I had an exciting of course visit to your cave, but your cave is really in a coconut plantation.
Yes. Yes.
And then your grapes, you just started growing grapes, and here your dragon fruit. No? So it's good that you're also involving the community. So meaning ang mga farmers or dire o mga workers taga Talikud.
Yes, they are 100% from the island. I did not import people, and if you are going to ask me if what fruits that I'm going to expand more is actually it's a dragon fruits.
Really dragon fruit?
Yeah, it's really dragon fruits kasi dili kayo siya alagaunon. In fact, for a temporary sana, I started with a bamboo pole only to as the base of this is 800 hills of dragon fruits. But in our expansion, we are going to have a 4.5 hectares which we use already the cement post.
So that's really for industrial growing na siguro. So,
yeah, I think that will, because my ambition actually, I want all the tourists coming in Talikud Island to go home with dragon fruits or grapes. Just like if you go to Davao, you will bring along with you in coming back to your places, pomelo. Yeah.
Sometimes durian.
Yes, durian.
But Samal is also known, and Talikud is also known for mangoes. It is something that the island is also growing right now.
Yes, I have also a little plantation in the mainland, which I have about 3,000 trees of mango.
Also.
Yeah, and it is already...
So, ikaw na talaga ang reyna ng farm tourism ng Talikud at ng Samal. So thank you for your time, Araceli. I know you're very busy. It's a Monday and we're here. But thank you for sharing your vision. It's exactly what we wanted to hear. And it also inspires us to know that there are individuals like you are investing heavily in tourism, community-based tourism, nature tourism, sustainable tourism.
Yes, I'm also happy of doing this because aside from makikita tayo, no? Because you know, this dragon fruits is high value crop. We can also help the community because all of my employees are just from here in the community, and I would like also to take the opportunity to thank the government for the vision also of making this island as the premier destination in Davao region.
So, daghang salamat.
Why sapayan, and my pleasure having you here in my island.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
So we're now here in Mansoot Shores, here in Talikud Island. We'll be staying here for a night, and this is a popular resort, a popular place of stay of divers because of its near proximity to Mansoot Wall, a popular and much sought after dive site here in Talikud. And we look forward to enjoying our stay in this cliffside resort. So we're here. Look at this beautiful house. We'll take a look at the interiors of this house in a bit. Let's have a quick tour of the seaside accommodation of the resort. This structure was built using recycled wood and adorned with old stuff and found things such as these fishing boats or bangkas. We are now on the first level of the structure where you can lounge, swing, and lie down. I can stay here for the whole day. There's even a dining area that you can use. Climbing 100 steps, we're now entering the main house. But before we do that, I'm just admiring this small garden in front of the house. These old small boats used as a little garden. And these doors. I suppose they're really old wood put together, and with this really nice ironwork as an accent. Wow, what a view! And from here, you can see Davao City and its high-rise buildings. This is a good spot to spend some time later. You know, the whole house really faces the sea and the infinity pool. So wherever you are in this structure, you always get this resort feeling. You know what caught my eye are these two artworks we see, and our host Bet Pichon shared. The established artist Dominic Rubio stayed in the island for 2 years, I think from 1996 to 1997. And she helped him start with this artwork. And this one was actually done using pencil pens because they didn't have enough resources to buy paint. But look at this beautiful piece. And of course the other one, with appropriate and proper resources, really intriguing piece here using paint. Now let's explore the bedroom. It's interesting to see that the design of this house was really well thought of. You can see it in the details. I'm loving this grill work, formed like waves. started to rain, so it's perfect time to have dinner. Wow, our host prepared really special setup for tonight. We have Daghang with young coconut inside, grated young coconut, and then native chicken cooked as tinola, another favorite, and sagumba fish, steamed fish with spices inside. So it's going to be a warm evening enjoying this special dinner. Thank you, Reta. From bustling Davao City, we were able to pipe down in Talikud Island for a couple of days, enjoying its quiet beaches, lush farms, and resorts. Even found time to take a nap in a hammock that I have not done for ages. A restful stay in Talikud prepared us to experience mainland Samal that is abuzz with activities and developments that we will show you in our next episodes in this series about the island garden city of Samal. Daghang salamat. This is Mindanao Road Trip with Art. The province launched its Clean Camigan campaign composed of programs and systems that aim to ensure the safety of communities, stakeholders, and travelers to the island in the new normal. Let's all be responsible travelers. Let's wear a mask, wash our hands, and practice social distancing.